Because that fleet is just straight up massive. Don't know how to fight it. But I do have to build up. Ooh, what's this? Proposed solar array in Corsi 3. Private corporation that is heavily involved in government research projects is building a massive solar array on the sunny and dry world Corsi. They offer to lease the power to you indefinitely. If you approve, then the solar array will be built on a plan you'll receive flat to production. Huh. I get 2 flat production if I want to pay a maintenance of 2 billion credits. Nah, I will not do that. Unfortunately, it sounded promising, but not really worth the investment, I don't think. And I haven't seen the Volvar anytime soon, so who knows what they are up to. Oh, let's see, that's my third Timmy B. So I need to get more citizens going for there. Try to get its population up so I can utilize that extra production to kind of hopefully build some more ships. That would be nice if I can get that going. Because it is what, a rich world, is it? It's ultra rich, so if I can get that built up, that will function just as well as Reese's. So I will happily do that. Let's see, another hostile fleet. Okay, that was departed. So not too worried there. That was. It's going to be a lot of dancing around and waiting for opportunities to strike at them. Because that's the big threat right there. Killing that fleet's entirely possible, but it is so far away. I'm not going to be able to do that easily. So I got heavy weapons, so that's for my ground troops, and that still has population, interestingly enough. Despite the fact it's starving. So it tells me anyway. So the cucks could still be a threat. Okay, more armor. Let's see, heavy fighter bay, that sounds promising. Because I need to start investing like in the type of into fighters at some point that kind of complement my close range of high mobility ships. But which one of these do I want? That allows me to transport ammo to other ships, while the ordnance fabricator allows me the ship to sustain itself by building it. So I think I'm going with the fabricator. I think there's a potential utility ship available there if I can get both those techs. A ship that makes ammo and then transports it over. So they want my asteroid superstructure tech, and they got a couple of interesting things. All of them are pretty expensive though. No wonder, because yeah, they're militaristic, so that explains why that's so valuable to them. So I don't know what I can give them. I can at least offer a trade maybe, since that will help with my resources some, but just a little bit under tolerance, so I'm gonna have to go with something small instead. Small trade. That should do. And another rift. Just what I need. I gotta start building lots of ships quickly then. Let's see, Sigma, Rhesus, Zeta. Zeta's way up there, so it's not gonna be able to do anything for me for the time being. Especially since it's so close to that fleet. Sigma, I don't know what I want to do with this fleet system just yet. Probably just work on its population so at least I can get more income from it. Because I don't know what the world will offer me. And Rhesus 3, that's way down at the bottom there. Oh, right next to the subspace projector. I was wondering what that little thing was. I didn't realize it was that close to my system. I gotta say. So let's see. definitely need to work on income, like I said before, and pollution, but that's gonna take a while. Everything's gonna take a while. So I'll let it focus on citizens, because all my main production worlds are actually gonna be making ships. And since Omri's in such an awkward spot, I'm just keeping that for my, trade production right now. See, 23 turns, 56, so that's not going to be doing anything for a while until I can get more citizens over there. With the constant wars, I'm not going to be able to. So I'm going to have to rely on them to sustain themselves for the time being. Because they're not hurting me, just leaving them to do their own thing. Eventually they'll be put to good use, and then I can get a lot of value out of them. Especially if they have the resources to offer the size. So I am alright with that. Let me just do this the proper way. Okay, 1 is done building the consorts. And Corsi 3 is done building, so... what can I get on this? And, well, there we go, spaceport. Does that answer that question? And 1... can I build? I can build more frigates, but I can still get more free frigates, so, or corvettes, so I might as well do that, so I don't risk getting broke. And how am I doing on fuel? Because I need to make sure. Actually, I don't want to go in there. As much as I would like to intercept those trade ships, I don't think it's a good idea. Let's see, a nourished hostile fleet. That is 3 battleships so far. Not just 3, that's a 4th one. 4 battleships. Let me have a look at this again. Seriously? They do not have the tech for battleships? It almost makes me wonder if I could just trade. Because in all honesty, you think I'd be able to trade there. Seeing as they already had that tech to begin with, the bastards. I gotta somehow beat them. Fight them back. It's not going to be possible with that ship, but I need to deal with these ones up there. And they are going after Theta II. And at least that... yeah, at least theirs set up properly. Oh, wait, no they're not. What the hell? I don't know what happened to their shields, but we're going to solve that problem there. The one plus is that they have not bothered trying to do research or to bomb me. So I can stall them almost indefinitely there. And they have the nerve to expand in my territory too. Go figure. Now Corsi 2, I don't even know what Corsi 2 is supposed to be. Well, it's my Terran world. It's doing production right now, but it is suffering from pollution. It was intended to be like my main, one of my main research worlds, which sadly has not been going very well. And the Corsi, no one wants to fight them. They're just going to be so damn powerful. On the plus side, with all these wars there, when I eventually beat them back and take all their systems, I'm going to have so much territory, so much resources and research going on. I'm going to catch up relatively quickly. The trick is actually getting that far. So let's see. Oh, the colony ship decide to move. I'm going to have to prepare for that. Actually, I can just immediately take it, because I have the ability to. I'm just going to wait till it colonizes, and I'm going to take that system from them. Alright, 8 versus 5. I can do this. They're not that complicated. Gonna be a lot of ground fights though, needless to say. Oh, that was the wrong trooper too, so I'm gonna want to move him. Yeah, that's better. Much better. So deploy the shields. Hope they do their job well enough, because I am a little bit outnumbered, needless to say. I'm not going to be able to shoot till next turn. And they're all pretty much meleeers. So I'm fine with that. Although this smart link isn't doing too terribly much helpful for me, because it's leaving it barely no health. Which still means they're a fresh trooper, which I can't deal with. At least I can... No, I can't kill that one. That's the awkward thing with this smart link, isn't it? But I can kill them both off with this one at least. Now I gotta deal with those ranged ones quickly. How can I do that though? Because I don't really have the action points to do it. Especially with that one there. And I can't shoot him, so I need to try and get my extra shots in. He's not going to be able to shoot him either. So I can only hope to get as much damage in as I can. I can do this. I just gotta start sending their numbers a little bit more. So, how far do I need to be? 2 hexes. So I can get 1 shot in. Hurry a little bit more. One more, or do... Well, he's only going to get 1 shot in anyway, so might as well finish him off. And I'll get 2 shots in this one. And I can only do 2 moves. That's not going to be able to kill him, though. So it's kind of pointless trying to readjust that much. Alright, that's 2 of my troops gone. But I am feeling pretty good about this now. Now let me just move my troops away and let him spend what actions he can to get close. And that's the end of those human troops. The first siege on, what is it, Theta II has been thwarted. I got so many systems I don't even know the names of all of them now. Especially with the numbers and abbreviations. But that thwarts them for a while. So I'm not out of the woods just yet. It'll keep them back for a time. And meanwhile I can capture that asteroid belt to kind of distract them if nothing else. Although I don't think can Theta III sustain itself? Apparently it can, even though it's irradiated. Oh, it's due to the Molo farm, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Molo farm. That's where I'm able to sustain it. Alright. So gotta keep the ships going. Rockfield 2. Try to get citizens going. Because, what is it? It's a rich... Oh, it's an ultra-rich world. It's just suffering from pollution. That's the big thing that's keeping it from getting the output I want. Because, yeah, right now it would have been at 50. And is there any artist buildings I can get for it? The industrial infrastructure That's expensive, but that would help a lot. You know, I think it's time to try and get that fusion carbine. It's gonna give me a nice advantage when I have to deal with these. I'm hoping it'll give me a nice advantage at least. Ooh, I actually also have to look into the rocket launcher as well, because that can also do a whole lot for me, especially when there's a lot of them. Oh, I have no more freighters. Good. God damn. At least I can easily buy them. So that's not a huge issue. Especially since they're cheaper here too. To rush. So my fleet's not nearly as strong as 160 for this ship. So that is safe to say. Oh, and here comes the master fleet. Go figure. And they even got an exterminator. Wow. And it also has bombs, so it's gonna eradicate my base. It's gonna, well, what am I saying? It's gonna eradicate my planet. Look at that crazy weaponry though. And it's got a canopy shield to boot. I'm getting overwhelmed a little bit. So let's see, just capture that system. Okay, they immediately asked for trade, so I was worried for a moment they were they did not like my conquering of the planets there. But I am going to try and get more trade going, if possible. Because I kind of need the extra trade. There, I simulate smart blood from the humans. Which is okay by me. Do I even care about the humans? Well, I actually do care about the fact that my freighters are now going to go over there, so I think I need to sustain them for the time being. Meanwhile, I gotta start pushing up. Start dealing with these. Oh, that's because right now that's 3 battle cruisers and 3 battleships. I call them battle cruisers. Jesus. I wondered. We'll say how much these things cost. 655. So perhaps they're not as scary as I thought they were. Because let's look at my Hornet 2. My Hornet 2 is practically the same cost. Doesn't mean it's necessarily as powerful, but it should be able to take them on once I get enough. Yes, we are finally here. The Hercules Beetle Mark II has been built. I just gotta get it up here somehow.